Battlon was full in those days, when people actually mingled. It was this fateful day that would spawn Thadow in the future. The storyteller smiled as he looked down at the kids gathered around him. Let me tell you what happened. Battlon was sunny, as always, and the young male was lost. He had been adventuring for all of a month and could not for the pixel of him figure out his map, nor where to go yet. His book of lore was refusing to cooperate, the ungrateful ream of pages, and his only option was to choose a fellow hero from Battlon Nithera. Thadow looked around, confused. His eyes fell upon a maiden in the corner, away from everyone. She was quiet and not as imposing as the rest of the boastful elite. Young Thadow made his way over to the female, Shadowcat 25, and upon nearing her, he cleared his throat and asked, "Excuse me, do you know where I go from here?" His finger points to a spot on his map, and the maiden, startled, looks up, and after a moment of contemplative silence, speaks. "I'm not sure. Have you killed Escherian?" Thadow blinks, and blinks again. "What?" he asks at last, looking at the map between them. "Escherian? What?" Shadowcat 25 once again speaks. "Escherian? In Mobius?" And Thaddow's eyes finds Mobius in the map, and he shakes his head no. Satisfied that he had helped the young man, Shadowcat 25 is prepared to be left alone to AFK once more, but the male speaks. "Could you help me?" Shadowcat 25 thinks he cannot find it on the map. "It's in Chiral Valley." Once again, Thadow blinks before speaking. "I have a better idea. You could show me?" At this point, Shadowcat 25 is perplexed. She had helped the hero, yes? Why, then, was he still pestering her? "I guess, sure," she replied tentatively, extending a party invitation, which was accepted, and off they went. Slash joined Mobius to help young Thadow on his quest to defeat one of many Chaos Lords. Shadowcat 25 looked to Thadow as they stood before Chaos Lord 1, Escherian. They had a few false starts, but now they knew to kill the staff first. Nodding to one another, each with a determined look upon their face, they heaved their swords high and charged. Thadow dealing a fell blow to the staff before joining Shadowcat in the dance of battle, dodging spells and weaving between blows as they slowly hack away at Escherian's HP. The battle was arduous, as Escherian kept summoning back his staff, and the pattern emerged. Kill the staff, hurt Escherian. Kill the staff, hurt Escherian. As planned, they had learned to block Escherian's spells by reflecting them, and this time was no different. Darting behind the staff, Thad spun and cut it in half with a mighty blow, before tossing a mirror to Shadowcat 25, who then uses it to reflect the spell back to Escherian. Escherian laughed. His magic didn't affect him, it seemed. That was until he tried to cast more spells. Fire first, then ice, both rebounding upon him. Finally, a transmutation spell which, ordinarily, would change the victim's form. In Escherian's case, it changed his to a frog. Thadow looked to Shadowcat 25, and they smiled, for they had defeated the first of the 13 Lords of Chaos. As, after a long day of adventuring and traveling, the pair found themselves resting upon the road to the inn in the region of Dwarfhold. The sun was setting, and the two made camp and sat aside as the fire crackled. The day was grateful and weary from the harsh day. Shadowcat was also tired, but in a good way. She felt great helping the young man on his journey. Thad looked up to see Shadowcat's distracted, her gaze fixated upon the fire, deep in thought. And as the final shreds of light faded, he bolstered up the courage he had found within himself while fighting a chariot and moved forward, kissing Shadowcat softly in thanks and with feeling. And thus ends part 1, finished the storyteller with a wry smile at the thought of a young pair.